Hey guys, back with another video. But before I start, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that that notification bell is on with the option all. So when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment on this video. So I've been saying for many of months, even when Alvo was around, that Shamar needed to stop flashing the money. Shamar needed to stop letting people know that he wasn't broke, they were broke, and doing all of what he was doing. Now, I really think that what also put the red light on Shamar was when Alvo started to really get bad with disrespecting Shamar, and he publicly gave a grand total of how much money Shamar actually had, not in the bank but in his home. And I think that that put a target on Shamar's back to begin with. So, even though Shamar played a crucial role in his money being taken by this dude, Avery, I think that, Alvo had got the ball rolling, by mentioning that there were large sums of money inside of Shamar's house. And I think that this was done on purpose and also because of per usual, Alvo being in his feelings and not thinking of the repercussions of discussing, these kind of matters on a social media platform, because this could have gotten even dangerous. It could have been someone that Shamar did not know that could have robbed him and unalived him. Now, he should be lucky that he still has his life, but his father's the 60,000. His father's him being able to pay his rent on the first of the month, or his father's him recovering the money. It's not going to happen. No one's just going to give you that money back. It's gone, but it's an unfortunate situation. I hope that Shamar learns from this. Now, this is part 2 of the deleted live that Shamar did earlier this morning, Sunday, April 27th. And I want you to listen to where he starts to realize that the boyfriend, in fact, did take the money. Make sure you leave comments down below, and also make sure to leave a like on this video. Share the video, and make sure you subscribe to this channel with the notification bell on option all.
Hey, Shamar.
What's up?
Hey. Now, I'm sorry all that happened to you. That's fucked up. It's really fucked up. But I had wanted to come on here because what the comments is trying to explain to you. Now, before I even get into that, let me ask you a question. You said the police said there was no force of entry.
Yeah.
Okay. So what the comments is trying to tell you is this. If there's no force of entry and only people that was in your house was you and Avery, he must have left that back door open for somebody to come in your house and steal your while he was with you as an alibi. You keep
But
saying he was with you, he was with you. Yes, he was, because that's an alibi. That's an alibi. If there's no force of entry, he left that back door unlocked so his people could come in there and take your shit. Do you understand what we trying to say now?
mm,
Does it make sense to you now? Because you two the only one been in the house. Yes, you and Alvo went through a lot of shit, but Alvo ain't never went this far as taking your money. He's a new nigga you just met. You just met. And now all of a sudden your safe is gone and your PS5 is gone. And y'all the only two who've been in your house. If there's no force of entry, that back door was open. He's the only one that knew there was no camera in the back. There's no body broke in the front or the back door. He set you up. Of course, us ladies don't want to hear that shit. I was dickmatized too. We all went through it. Nobody want to hear about they nigga. I get it. But like when you listen to what you're saying, what you're telling us, it's very clear that he set you up. And now he's not even there with you. You just lost 60K. Nigga, you been laying up in my house all this time. Now you going home?
yeah. I'm at the.
And call that phone and see if he got you blocked. If he got you
Yeah, I did
blocked,
call it, but it went straight to the voicemail. But
he robbed you. It went straight to the voicemail, Shamar. He got you blocked. He got your money, and he's going home to New York. You gotta stop. I'm sorry that it happened to you, but I hope this wake you up. These niggas, you gotta stop trusting these. That's why I kept saying in the comments, call his phone right now. Call his fucking phone right now, because if you can't get through to him, he's done. He got what he needed. Him going to Savannah was an alibi, so you won't think he robbed you. He cleaned up that house because he was fishing. He cleaned up that house while you wasn't there because he was trying to see what he could find. I don't know what y'all was doing while y'all was in that house, but I think you let him know that you had that safe and you showed him. Because us Pisces, we like to show off. I'm Pisces too.
No, I didn't even show him. Like, he didn't even know I had safety about no nothing.
So when he cleaned your house, when he
I
cleaned your
left to go to a booking to go catch. I went to go catch my flight to go to a booking, and the whole time he texted me, he telling me, "Oh, I'm cleaning up the house." So I'm like, "Okay, cool." You know what I mean? I'm not thinking nothing else of it, but it's fishy because you know what I'm saying. Like, I got your location, you in my house.
hmm he
It's just
cleaned your
crazy.
house. He
It's
cleaned
just
your house because he
crazy.
was fishing.
Weird.
He cleaned that house because he was fishing for something, and he found exactly what he wanted to find. And him going to Savannah, you probably got comfortable. You really like us. We all went through it. Us Pisces got a problem with that too. That's why I'm alone now. Because if I really, and sometimes people don't have the same mindset as we have. They don't move how we move. You feel what I'm saying? And he was definitely a new. You got comfortable. You really didn't know him like that, and he came there on a motive. He's in New York. In New York, they survival. They all think about survival. So if they got a lick, they gonna cutthroat your every dog for themselves. He knew he had you. He opened that. He left that back door unlocked where he knew there was no camera. His alibi was, I'm gonna be in Savannah with him. We here. We gone. You got enough
And
time.
they had to know that I was leaving because I even posted the flyer saying that I was on the way to Savannah.
I get that, but the police told you there was no force of entry. If there's no force of entry, the door is open. A door or a window is open. You got no cameras in the back. You said he knew that, and now you can't even get a hold of him. So I need you to just think
Like,
realistic.
my door, look at my door. And look at the camera right there. Like, that shit is not making me feel safe. It's making me watch my back.
It's definitely an inside job. He was the inside job.
That shit making me watch my back now.
So, in future reference, when you move, don't let nobody know where to live at, and don't leave nobody in your house with your money in there. Not no $60K.
The camera's still right there on my front door. I mean, on my front door. It's
Right.
not even on my
But
back door. It's at my front door.
right. That's where they went in, the back door, where there's no camera. He just played on your top. I mean, we all been there. I've been there. People do dumb shit for us females do some dumb shit. But it's definitely
I
for
swear,
him.
they don't want to see me win at all, bro. They don't want to see me win at all.
You gotta understand, Shamar. You not regular type nigga no more. You really is come up for these niggas. So you just have to be mindful of they really it's a lot of people that do shoot. A lot of people do not clout chase. A lot of these niggas that's coming out the woodworks, daddy want to be your boyfriend and all that extra shit. You can't just be trusting all these niggas because they got motives.
So I wonder who the fuck do he know that actually home and then see that everything is literally fucked up and then for to hear him say that your apartment being broken into. I mean your apartment
Right.
robbed.
He told you the apartment was broken into. He already knew because it was calculated.
Exactly.
He already
Exactly.
knew.
Your apartment being robbed. I said, well, I come in my room, my bed twisted, my motherfucking clothes that like who the do this boy really knows?
Shamar,
Don't
you know what's
know knows me and I haven't been talking to nobody.
There's so many
Shamar,
cons in this situation because I would think too, like, did somebody send him? Like, of
you
course,
know
I
what
would think
time his
like they
flight
K and
is?
them, they know the dude and all that. It's just so many cons in this situation. You need to just and get low when you move. No, nobody need to come. Don't shit where you sleep from now
Exactly.
on.
Do anybody know where what time his flight is leaving?
No,
And
but
Friday,
Shamar need to get a picture and as much information you need to off his Facebook and shit.
Because I was just about to say, you can't get on a plane with more than 10K in your in cash. So I would, figure out what time his plane is leaving and try to stop him from there before he
Yeah,
leaves.
but he probably got a bank account. If he left that back door open and he had people come do it, I'm sure they split the money.
Oh yeah, true, true, true. Yeah.
He a little nigga too. They probably went shopping or going shopping.
Well,
But
Shamar gonna see if he starts spending money. Shamar gonna notice that.
he not if
Exactly.
he
See
already
him flashing, shit, buying new, all type of shit.
yeah, he got him blocked. So right there is the first answer that he took the money.
Cause that
What
boy
you
was
He
got
got
on
you
him
blocked,
live.
blocked
Shamar.
for?
Shamar, are you blocked?
I called them and it went straight to the voicemail.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
cause
you
that,
blocked him. I could
yep,
see
that
you
boy
on
was
his
on
social
live
media
saying
page.
that he was
Shamar,
saying that
please,
boy, yep.
please. We know you want somebody to love you. We all want a companion. But these
Exactly.
dudes
You
are
know,
only
LaShawn's
out
not the
for
same
what they
person
could
as
get
me.
from you. They only out you the star. You the
Hmm.
star. You making money.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get you one that can sit and eat at your table equally. Equally.
Exactly.
Not somebody that you gotta help, Shamar.
That's
We
fucked
Right.
love
up.
you. We
That's
Get you
fucked
love
a
up.
you. We've
get you
been
a
watching
nigga
you
who
for
already got his
years.
shit together. Matter of fact, right now, nigga, let's just get your money up.
So they didn't do fingerprints, they didn't do anything.
There ain't no fingerprint, no nothing.
Oh my
They were
gosh,
supposed to
Shamar.
do fingerprints.
So when I came in my house, it was like so much. Like my game is missing, my safe is missing, my hungry is missing, my black
60K in her
pal,
shit.
my black pal is missing. Thank God I didn't have my real information in there. Um, yeah, it's a weird, like it's a weird as fuck, and I don't feel safe. Like
Yeah, the
I
police
wouldn't
said
feel
they
safe
can't do much
either.
because it wasn't no forced entry.
Oh
So
wait,
which means he left that back door open and had somebody come in there once
While
he
y'all was in
got to
Savannah.
Savannah while they was in
Yep.
Savannah.
or he could have even made a key.
Oh yeah, true. When you left him, yep, he could have went and got a lift to get a new key made.
Shamar,
It
you
don't
gotta
make no
think.
sense to make no key. You just leave the back door open. Shamar not thinking about that stuff.
You gotta think about that, Shamar. He is a stranger. You don't know him.
A
And
whole nigga.
we want you to love, but we want somebody that's for you, that loves Shamar, that's gonna support Shamar,
Exactly.
that's not gonna steal from him. Because you know those people who stole from you, they're close to you. They've been around you. So who could it be? Him? Sean? Who could it be? Who could have helped him and then set a bogus ass your meet and greet, whatever you were supposed to do? You got there, nothing was going on. Who wouldn't be at the club at 10 o'clock? They say y'all went 10, 11 o'clock. Who wouldn't be at the club? Like, leave him alone, Shamar.
When
Please.
when it get a little later, just knock on some of your neighbors' doors and see if they have cameras, or even Monday, see if the property have cameras. From the front entry and the parking lots and stuff like that, and see who you can see.
So now you got to put a camera to the front door, to the back door, and inside your house.
Yeah. Put
It
one
should
right
be in the
there.
front and back, anyways.
Or you could even get one of those little cameras that you could put inside a book and scope their ass out. But don't keep inviting people into your home. Number one, you inviting the devil. You don't know what type of spirits these people come with.
Yeah, me. She filed a police report, but they couldn't do too much because there was no forced entry.
And Shamar, again, the ladies told you what the forced entry mean. Do you understand what they're talking about? Somebody, they didn't force their way in your house. They left the back door open and they just walked in.
Like if somebody let
You,
them in, like if you
I
let them
want him to
in.
understand that so he could,
Oh,
when
you
it's
have rental.
time.
You have rental insurance.
rental insurance.
Yeah, go to the office on Monday and see if you have rental insurance, because that will cover your loss as far as your PS5, and I don't know how much money it will cover.
if you need somebody real, guess what? I'll be down there on the first flight.
Well, I'm not far from COD, but I'll hit you on the back about that. Maybe we should hit 7. You and 7 still talk?
Yeah.
See if she can help you start the process of looking for somewhere to move. I can help you with that too. I live in DeKalb.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I stay in Louisiana, but I will be down there to support you because this is not fair to you. This is not fair.
Yeah, you need somebody
They
that.
crazy like mm, that's great.
The goal now, you gotta start getting some bookings. You gotta get that money up. You got rent and bills and
Exactly.
So
start checking them inboxes. See if you got some people interested in.
Yeah, they
he
don't know
probably
how to
got
do.
he probably got so many inboxes, so I even inboxed him. Shamar, I need you to inbox me if you need me to come down there and see what the going on. We're not gonna let you do this on your own.
And Shamar, I don't mean to cut you ladies off, but Shamar, I would go down to the renter's office tomorrow and try to talk to them and explain to them what happened. Maybe they can make an exception for you because if you break your lease, you're gonna have an eviction on your thing. I don't know because I live in New York. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but you don't want to have an eviction on your name because they can stay up there for up to 7 years and it'll be hard for you to find another place to live. So I would just talk to them to see maybe they can make an exception because you got robbed.
Hey, let me ask you a question. How'd you meet Avery?
I met Avery at the airport when he first got here. And actually was talking to him on Instagram.
So he
Mhm.
knows you well.
Another thing that I don't need to be doing talking to a stranger on Instagram that act like
Exactly.
because you don't know what type of attention they got.
And Shamar, we know you got your own mind and stuff, but we are your fans and we love you. Period. You
Right.
understand this, Shamar? We are
Uh
your
huh.
fans. We got your back. We love you.
And so Avery supposed to be going back to New York today.
See, he
Mm.
leaving with his money. He
Yeah.
leaving
Exactly.
with Shamar money. He leaving with your. He did that, Shamar. He did that, Shamar. He leaving with your money tomorrow.
No,
That boy,
today.
that boy was just
Today.
on live. That boy was just on live saying that he'll never leave Shamar. He ain't going nowhere. And now all of a sudden you leaving. Come on now.
When it get rough, like that's why I kept saying in the comments, I thought he was dead. I kept saying, why did you sleep and you going to do this? We getting robbed, and that's what somebody was like. He ain't even there. He at his friend's house. I was like, robbed you.
Because if my partner that I'm in love with got robbed, he'll be right there, and then I'm not going nowhere.
Exactly.
We not
I
even
ain't going
going
Exactly.
to. We
nowhere.
not even going to sleep.
Facts. I ain't going nowhere.
Not even going to sleep.
I'm so sorry you going through that, Shamar. But that boy, that Avery, he needs ass be bad.
Somebody said they work at the airport. What time he leaving?
He's about to be leaving it. He got to be there at 9.
What
Oh, so
time?
he there
It's
now.
it's 7:30. He probably already. It's
I, w-
7:30.
I wish it was some type of way somebody could go check his bags at the airport.
You saying why we not mad at Shamar? He gonna have. We just said to Shamar he got to stop getting where he sleep at. He's been going through shit since he moved in that apartment from Karante. Because at first I was like, check that part Karante. He might have did it. He might have sold it down the park because he's a crackhead. First I was saying that I was giving Avery a little leeway, but then the more Shamar kept talking, I'm like, oh, nah, that got his hand all over this shit.
Up, because now all of a sudden he leaving. Now he got somewhere else to go, and you was just on live talking like you'll never leave Shamar. Shamar, you ain't going nowhere. Come on.
We gonna give him 24 hours from this time from him to get to New York and see if he phone or call you.
And then if he doesn't, can he go to the police and say, "Oh, I know somebody they took my money. I know he took it."
I
I would
don't
be at
know
the
how that.
airport right now.
I don't even know how.
I would be at that fucking airport right now, waiting for that
Shamar ain't got
nigga.
no money for it.
I'll be
But I
waiting.
just,
Shamar, you trying to pull up on his ass at the airport?
I'll be waiting for that nigga out of here. Nigga, you ain't going nowhere.
tomorrow, do you need a lift to go get that? Do you need a lift?
I mean, but how am I get back?
Another lift.
Cause that
Where?
We
That
talk
nigga,
about 60K. You
He's
had
gonna be up
60K.
there he's gonna be up there like around like 8.
because that nigga probably watching your live from a fake page.
Oh
He
yeah,
probably
but
watching
how
shit.
how's Shamar gonna get over to the tech like through the
Shamar, they got people asking you for your cash app.
I don't got cash up, but I do got Apple Pay.
You gonna have to pay your Apple Pay.
Yeah, it will be pointless because once you go through TCA, you can't even get to the.
I forgot that, yo.
So wait, he not able to get a lift over there?
Yeah, he can get there, but he can't get through to where the light at.
Where your gate is at.
Yeah,
I mean, he could get inside that. If he see him, he could have one of them people search his bags, huh?
I don't know about all that.